Hello, and once again, welcome inside the Mind of Matt for a Wednesday whoop practice. This is the last one of the season, or the year, I should say. The last practice of the year, because it is the last Wednesday of the year. The next stream will be next year, and I'm just looking at the calendar here real quick. So we got one more stream after this, so it'll be one from in the new year, and then the next stream that I will be on, Rabble will be on, will not be ours, but we will be in Phoenix, Arizona for Whooptopia. So there'll be a live stream of that race, but that's what is happening locally. We just had a race this past weekend. It was kind of, Mr. Rabble's here. He was peeing.
What's up?
But we had kind of a last minute, we scheduled it on Monday and we raced on Saturday this past weekend. 6 guys showed up, including myself. We had a great day down in the Whoopnasium. If you want to see the recap of that stream and that race, you can check out my live streams history, and it's in there. It was the last one that was actually streamed. Who we got in the chat? Anybody here? There's one person watching, 2 people watching.
The Whoopnasium is one of the most nostalgic places in New York to race a whoop.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little place. It was the second place. Hey, what's going on? Greenhorn is in the chat. Nice to see you, sir. Thank you for showing up to support us. Little small-time YouTubers just trying to, what else are we going to do? I got this YouTube channel. I kind of swindled everybody into the 3D printing side of it, and then suddenly I went FPV, and that's all I show now. But it's a good place to still publish what we got going on. So what's up, Callisto? How are you, sir? Welcome to the chat. So yeah, we got some do a quick switch to the track. We got the wall and the dive gate and the ladder portions of the Whooptopia track set up, so that we've got that, those elements kind of just pounded in our head as far as how they go. That dive gate is still giving me some trouble, so. But the struggle and the grind continues, so. It's just the 2 of us, so we're just going to kind of like get in the heat of things and start just, pack to pack. We'll chat if you guys chat. Other than that, we'll just get grinding on the course. That way you guys can see what I got set up. So if Mr. Rebel hasn't gone across the timer, I put a 12-pack in last night in order to check the flow of the course, as well as, get my daily practice in. So if you're ready to plug in and get this party started, Mr. Rabble, we'll just get right at it.
Next up, round 1 qualifying 1, with Itmam on R2, Mr. Rabble on R6.
Look at that launch cam. Oh, isn't that sexy? All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Whole shot Mr. Rabble 2.06.
Hitting up right from the get-go. Oh, it'll be like that. Pressure's on. As soon as the camera starts rolling, the pressure starts. It's a tight course for sure. There's a lot of ghost objects, obstacles. Oh, guess it didn't read my whole shot. Come on, get in
60
there.
seconds remaining.
Get in there. Oh no.
Hitmon lap 1 in 36.62.
Oh. Gotta keep it tight. And,
30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds.
not quite warmed up yet, but that's what this is all about. Right here. Warming up.
Seconds.
I guess I'm fucking up.
10 seconds remaining. Hitmon lap 2 in 38.98.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Finish your lap and then land.
They're not reading you?
No, I haven't even made a lap. I don't even know what's going on, man.
Hitmon finished 3 laps in 103.52. Please
As far
land.
as what? Your whoop or the or the course?
Just myself.
Okay.
Speed.
Race over.
That's why we're here to practice, Rev. Work through all that bug. Let's clone that and save that and marshal that. Oh, that had. All right, all right. Now we got 4 people up in here. What's going on for our newcomers? If you want to let us know who you are in the chat, that'd be awesome. We're just gonna rack and roll.
Next up, round 2
I do
qualifying
need
1.
to turn the
With
volume
Hitmon
up,
on
I
R2.
feel.
Mr. Rabble on R6.
All right. You ready to rock, Rabble?
Yep.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hole shot Hitmon 1.8. Hitmon lap 1 in 24.55. Idmom lap 2 in 23.34.
1 minute.
60 seconds remaining. Idmom lap 3 in 23.01.
Finishing. Seconds.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh,
Turtle mode. Takeoff.
I saw you. I was trying to avoid you.
20 seconds.
Ooh, watch out.
Idmom lap 3 in 25.76.
Watch out for that gas.
Mr.
line.
Rebel lap 1 in 98.52.
Turtle mode. Takeoff. Turtle mode. Takeoff.
10 seconds remaining.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Finish your lap and then land. Idmom finished 3 laps in 82.83. Please land. Mr. Rabble finished 2 laps in 132.06. Please race over.
How's y'all's Christmas? Everybody have a good Christmas? I had a good Christmas. Lots of good food, some good company. Did you have some crashes by the gate, Mr. Rabble?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, none of that.
Oh, just the yeah. I'm just checking threshold. It's so defined. It's beautiful.
No, don't fuck with anything. It was me.
Custom wording. Did you get custom wording on your Mr. Rabble? I don't know if you run it, but he runs Quicksilver, so it's a little bit different OSD elements than you're normally used to seeing in Betaflight. So. He's on the guac. He's on the guac. Is that a same one or different one?
No, different.
Okay. Yeah, it's got some with Quicksilver for turtle mode. You like disarm, rearm, move your stick. It'll flip you over. You disarm, rearm, and you're back in regular flight. You don't have to hit the turtle button, turtle mode, and all that extra. I mean, it's the same. It's the same stick or the same switch movements. I've calculated it, but it's more automatic. It just knows where it is and where to go, but my solo quad that runs on Quicksilver is not functioning right now. Are you changing PIDs or something, Mr. Rabble?
Mm-hmm.
No rush. I'm just BSing. I see your fleet's ready. How about your rotor hazard? You been messing with it? You get anything else working on it? Get any more progress done on it? Might be able to test it out some more this weekend. Just won't be able to do it with multiple whoops. Yeah, well, I mean, I would suggest, mess around with it, set it up in a spot if you got a place where you can set up it, at least, so you can go around, in some kind of track, so you're not flying close to it each time. And just run some test rounds, and then change channel and test each node, That's the best way to do it. But at least that way you'll get to see if you save that, run a lap or run a heat, save it, go back and marshal it, and look at the different pattern that you're going to see, and you'll be able to move your thresholds, see what you're getting, see whether or not, because it's a hit or miss sometimes with these 5808s. Sometimes you get good ones and you can get a bad one. We were running Mr. Rabbles after we got it up and running for a couple weeks there, and a couple of his nodes are just a little wonky as far as their readings, but we're gonna do some swap-a-roni and some testing. Now we don't have a scheduled race for the next until after Whooptopia, so which is in 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks. Getting on a plane in 2 weeks. So, that being said, with the heat sink lower abilities to read frequency levels. I mean, there's always a possibility. I guess the only way that you're going to really know is if you were to test it with them and then test it without them. Kind of in the same conditions with the same quad, and see. But it all depends on what your signal looks like. I mean, you can't see it really, but right there, let's see if I can get right above my head. That little box right there, that is my timer. And it's inside a metal box. And that metal box has got a ground lug in it. And I've got a wire running right to an open negative port on the actual rotor hazard board. And it just, my signals are just like pew, pew. This is where you're flying around the track and you go through the and it's this huge spike, so it's possible to set my threshold so high that it's just catching that little tip, and you couldn't ask for anything better than that. So if you've got it set up right now with them on it, I would, put it in those testing situations to see what your signal looks like. So I mean, as long as it's electrically connected, whatever method you have, like I said, I'm an electrician, so I have access to all these, things that I've just used in the field. It's like I got a ground lug here, just drill a hole, boom, put a screw through it, just run a wire. I got a way to connect. Yeah, so I mean,
welded the box together.
Yeah, Mr. Rabble made the box for me. He's a machinist, so that's kind of his shtick. So I gave him dimensions, and it fit right inside. So yeah. But whatever you got, so even if it was like one of those metal ammo cases, same thing. You could set it up inside of that and and make it so that it was easy to connect to it. And if you ground that thing, it's going to act kind of like a Faraday cage, basically, is what it's happening. But with radio signal, you know, it's the radio signals are out there, and if it's hitting that thing and it's not grounded, it's just going to kind of slide around the edge, and it's going to hit, even if it's over here. And by grounding it, when that outside signal hits that metal case, it kind of just like absorbs it and, you know, nullifies it. So that's basically the premise behind grounding your shielded box. So, and mine's shooting straight down. Let's see if I can get my camera to function. Mr. Rabble's got the hiccups. Why won't you? Will you change position for me? Yes, you'll do that. You'll do that. Oh, maybe I get a cheap ammo can from a harbor. Yeah, just as long as it's metal. You know, you want it to be metal. No, don't want that. But
You actually want to take the seal out of the top.
seal
Yeah.
out of the top.
So it's not sealed. Because if it catches fire, you want it to release.
Oh, when you're operating it, it's going to be open.
Mm.
Just kind of like just a big version. I was just thinking of just a quick something that he would have access to that would suit the needs. So yeah, I mean that was just, you know, like I said, just something that I thought of real quick that I've seen other guys do. You know, you could actually, you know, get it where there's, you know, your power. That's what I did with my box. You can't see it, but sticking out the side, I made it so that I got my network cable, I got my power, and I got my LED connection right on the outsides. And there's shorter cables running on the inside, connecting it to what it needs to on the rotor hazard. Got it kind of screwed into place, holding it. Custom 3D printed opening, so it all fits in there nice and snug. I'm going to do a video about it. That's one of the things in the new year. I'm going to make some more content, not just live streams. So, anywho, we're here to practice, Mr. Rabble, right? I'll ramble as long as I've got somebody listening, but
HTX takeoff.
let's make some constructiveness out of this time together.
Next up, round 3 qualifying 1, with Idmam on R2, Mr. Rebel on R6.
All right. We lost everybody but you, Mr. Greenhorn. Nobody wants to watch us go around and round 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 and round. Except for you. You whoop enthusiast, you. I'm glad that it's somebody, at least. I mean, that's really the whole purpose, is because there are some guys like us that will sit down and watch a race and cross the country. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hold Hole shot at Mom 1.95. Hit Mom lap 1 in 29.1.
Turtle mode. Takeoff. Turtle mode. Takeoff.
Oh, I'm back on the in the stripper.
60 seconds remaining.
Ah. I don't know where I was, but no.
Mr. Rabble lap 1 in 68.1. Hit Mom lap 2 in 48.49.
Takeoff.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the dive gate. He's gotta be able to do the dive gate. What is happening?
30 seconds.
No, fuck this up.
Mm.
10 seconds remaining.
20 seconds.
Hit Mom finished 3 laps in 118.14. Please land.
6,
Finish your lap and then land.
4, 3, 2, 1. Turtle mode. Takeoff. Timer 1 elapsed.
I pushed that for no reason. I thought it was gonna give me another lap. Yeah, ain't that bad.
Race over.
Oh, you have to, yes. Well, I'm glad that I could help you with that, sir. Wish everybody had a big basement to fly their whoops around. Oh, all right. It's just you and me, Mr. Rebel.
I'm good. I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah.
What happened?
I can't even.
Have can't fly?
Next up round 4 qualifying 1. With It Mom on R2.
I'll take a little.
Mr. Rabble on R6.
I'll take a little solo ride. It's got the hiccups.
Just not feeling it.
Arm your quads.
Not in the flow.
Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hole shot at Mom 1.69. Idmom lap 1 in 24.29.
I think the key on this upcoming track is having a spotter to help you know where you left
Idmom lap
off.
2 in 31.2.
You know, not necessarily
60
to
seconds
walk you through
remaining.
the track, but just to like know where you were
Yeah.
when you crashed. So you don't have to go back through a whole bunch of shit, you know?
Well, that's my whole.
30 seconds.
Idmom lap 3 in 28.82. 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Can't blame it on the battery.
10 seconds remaining.
3, 2, 1.
Idmom lap 3 in 27.24. Finish your lap and then land.
Turtle mode. Take off.
Idmom finished 3 laps in 82.46. Please land.
Yeah, these batteries are
Race over.
only been through one race. Should be better. Boom! Didn't work. Okay.
Weather warning.
Mr. Rebel isn't feeling it. So I got more packs, so I'm just gonna keep running it.
Next up round 5 qualifying 1. With Idmom on R2.
The grind must go on. You're alright, bro.
Stand down and disarm. Race start cancelled.
No. Uh-oh. Hang on. I don't know if he saw that or not, but it provoked him, so either you provoked him or I provoked him. Did you see what he said?
What?
Greenhorn's like, Mr. Rabble, boo! Just kidding. And next thing you know, you're strapping down and packing up. Alright. Good?
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5.
Can we stop it?
Race over.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'd rather you practice than... boot, bitch. Alright. Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hole shot Mr. Rabble 1.6.
Wow. That was awesome.
Idmon lap 1 in 33.99.
Turtle mode. Takeoff.
I don't even understand what.
60 seconds remaining. Idmon lap 2 in 32.47.
Turtle mode. Takeoff.
Fuck you, that gate.
30 seconds remaining. Idmon lap 3 in 38.76. 10 seconds remaining.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Missed. Finish your lap and then land. Idmon finished 3 laps in 96.81. Please land.
Forget how to fly?
Yep.
Mr. Rabble finished 2 laps in 176.92. Please land.
No, you're not gonna get out of that one. He says, hold my beer. Might be caught in the wires.
I was going for it.
You were pinned underneath. Oh, I left you out there. I figured you'd fly it back.
Race over.
Sorry.
My brain doesn't work right.
Well. Is it the quad?
It's me.
Is it?
Yep.
There really is no pressure to I just more busting balls, buddy.
Ship pilot.
Nah. Well, I got more packs, so I'm just gonna keep rolling through them until I'm done, and then we've done a good stream.
Next up, round 6 qualifying 1, with Itmom on R2.
You've come all this way. I will entertain to the end, my friend. Are you,
Arm your quads.
I feel
Starting on the
sick,
tone
right?
in less than 5. Hole shot Itmom 1.75.
Look at that perch.
Turtle mode. Takeoff.
Itmom lap 1 in 39.23.
One
60 seconds remaining. Itmom lap 2 in 29.82. Thirty seconds remaining.
seconds.
Itmom lap 3 in 33.6. 10 seconds remaining.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Finish your lap and then land.
Like a tiger.
Itmom finished 3 laps in 87.89. Please land. Race over.
Gonna make it, buddy?
Yeah. Just
You're not feeling sick, right?
no, I'm just
Okay.
not feeling it.
I understand. Okay. Just making sure it's not like.
No, I'm all good.
Ooh, excuse me. What's happening in the chat? Let's see if anything. Nope. Just two guys sitting at home watching. Or maybe driving a truck.
Driving truck.
I drive a truck. You watching there? Hooked.
Next up, round 7 qualifying 1, with Itmom on R2. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hole shot Itmom 2.04.
What? That was a weird start.
Okay.
Hit Mom lap 1 in 34.52. Hit Mom lap 2 in 22.51. 60 seconds remaining. Hit Mom lap 3 in 22.3.
Oh,
30 seconds remaining.
Takeoff. 20 seconds.
ooh.
10 seconds remaining.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer 1 elapsed.
Hit Mom finished 3 laps in 83.95. Please land. Finish your lap and then land.
Focus on keep it tight, keep it tight,
Mm-hmm.
keep it tight. Alright.
Race over. Next up round 8 qualifying 1. With It Mom on R2. Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in less than 5. Hole shot at Mom 1.43.
Turtle roll. Takeoff.
Hit Mom lap 1 in 31.83.
Whoa.
One minute.
60 seconds remaining. Hit Mom lap 2 in 32.57.
Seconds.
Hit Mom lap 3 in 22.9. 30 seconds remaining.
Turtle roll. Takeoff. 20 seconds.
What?
10 seconds remaining.
Turtle roll. Takeoff. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Finish your lap and then land.
2, 1. Timer 1 elapsed.
Hit Mom finished 3 laps in 102.07. Please land. Race over.
Alright, I got 2 more to go. Anything happen in that chat? can't read it from without my fucking spectacles. Oh yeah, there's much going on. Oh, I miss driving. I used to work for Voyager Express in Denver, Colorado back in 16. Wish I could have known about Tiny Whoop back then. I was barely flying. Sky Viper. Yeah, I don't know if when did you start? Remember what year? I mean, I know when I started in, I guess maybe, was it 2016? I go back in my pictures and tell you when I got my first drone. Oh, but, 16. Was I flying at 16? Nope.
I think I was 16, 17.
16 was in 2016, just before Christmas, which is last week, was when I started my YouTube. So this is kind of like my anniversary stream, but I wasn't going to mention that. But yeah, it's been since 2016.
That you've been doing.
7 years, yeah. My YouTube channel has been, it's turned 7 years old this in December.
I'm flying, I think. Over yourself.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Like I said, when I first started out, I don't know if you ever went back into my earlier content, but it was all 3D printing and stuff like that, which nothing wrong with that, but you know, it's not 3D printing with Matt. It's not metal casting with Matt. It's inside the mind of Matt, and what's going through Matt's mind right now is FPV. Period. And I still 3D print, but alright, I'm going to save these last 2 packs for some farting around after the stream. Go chase the cats. I'm going to see Mr. Rabble off properly, so that'll be just a shy of an hour stream, so that's not a bad night. So anyways, so we won't be streaming for the rest of the year.
Maybe.
That was a joke. The end of the year is Saturday.
Right.
Monday's the first of the year. So unless I did something this weekend for New
that's
Year's,
yeah.
but it's the last practice stream of the year.
Oh yeah.
But anyways,
That's why I'm here.
we'll be back next week for a home stream, and then the following week I will be in Denver, Colorado.
No.
Or Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona. That's
Phoenix.
what I meant. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and keep on coming back because there's going to be more inside the mind of Matt. Peace.